Once upon a time, in a world vastly different from our own, there lived a civilization known as the Romans. The Roman soldiers, also called legionaries, played a pivotal role in the rise and fall of the mighty empire. Their evolution, both in the term of training and equipment, is a tale of discipline, strategy, and enduring legacy. In the early days of Rome, around the 4th century BC, the Roman soldiers was a citizen soldiers who provided his own arms and armor. He was a farmer or tradesman, called to arm when the need arose. As Rome expanded, so did its need for a professional standing army. This marked the first significant evolution of the Roman soldiers. The Roman Republic established a professional army, and it was the era of the Marian reforms in the late 2nd century BC that transformed the Roman legions. Gaius Marius, a distinguished general, introduced a new system of the recruitment and training. He created standardization to the equipment and created a formidable fighting force. The Roman soldiers, or legionary, was now a well-disciplined and well-armed professional. These legionary were equipped with a glorious, a short sword, and the iconic scutum, a rectangular shield. Their armor, known as laurical segmentata, consisted of overlapping metal plates, making it highly effective against various forms of attack. Their primary function was to fight as a part of a well-organized formation known as a legion. As Rome continued to grow, so did its military might. The Roman soldiers evolved further during the reign of Augustus, the first Roman emperor. The Roman army now had a standing force of about 300,000 men, organized into legions and auxiliaries. This marked the peak of the Roman Empire's military power. The legions expanded beyond the Italian peninsula, taking Roman culture and military tactics to the far reaches of the known world. They marched over mountains and across seas, spreading Roman influences far and wide. The Roman soldier was more than just a warrior. He was an ambassador of Roman civilization. But as the history has shown, even the majesties of empire individual decline. The Roman Empire faced numerous challenges, including economic struggle and external threats. The Roman soldiers, despite his evolution and discipline, couldn't prevent the eventual fall of the empire. In the 5th century AD, as the Western Roman Empire crumbled, so did the Roman soldiers. The once mighty legion disbanded, and the world moved into the Middle Age, with a different form of warfare. And so, the evolution of the Roman soldiers, from the citizen soldier of the early Republic to the disciplined and professional legionaries, left an incredible mark on history. Their legacy endured in the tactics, equipment, and organization of modern armies. As the Western Roman Empire declined and eventually fell, the Western Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to exist. The Byzantine army, which had inherited many traditions and tactics from as Romanian procedures, upheld the legacy of the Roman soldiers for many centuries. Byzantine soldiers, often referred to as Byzantines or Western Romans, faced new challenges as the world continued to change. The Western Roman Empire was a buffer between the West and the rising Islamic Caliphate to the east. This led to an evolution in the role and equipment of the Byzantine soldiers. In this new era, Byzantine soldiers wore chainmail armor and used a long sword, often called a spad. Their information tactics and strategy differed from the classical Roman legions, as they adopted more flexible and defensive tactics to deal with the threats they faced. The Byzantine Empire's soldiers were not only warriors but also scholars, diplomats, and engineers. They preserved much of the ancient knowledge and played a crucial role in transmitting it to the medieval world. Their impact extended beyond the battlefield. The Byzantine Empire persisted for nearly a millennium after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, thanks in the part to the adaptability and resourcefulness of its soldiers. They defended their realm against numerous invasions, maintained a rich cultural heritage, and played a vital role in the development of medieval Europe. In summary, the Roman soldiers' evolution did not end with the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The legacy of discipline, organization, and adaptability lived on in the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine soldiers, like their Roman preceders, made a significant mark on history, ensuring that the spirit of the Roman soldiers endured for centuries to come. The story of the Roman soldiers, therefore, continues to weave its way through history, influencing the military traditions and strategy of many nations around the world. The lesson of discipline, organization, and adaptability that were the hallmarks of the Roman soldiers have left an enduring mark on the art of warfare, shaping armies and empire for millennia. In this way, the legacy of the Roman soldiers lives on, not just in history book, but also in the strategy, tactics, and military organization of nations. To this day, the story of the Roman soldiers is a statement to the enduring power of ideas and the indomitable spirit of the civilization that has left an incredible mark on the world.